Now, members of the Karnataka Cinema Artists Association held a general body meeting at Chamarajpet today. Now, after the meeting, they came to a conclusion that the final decision will be taken after President Ambarish is discharged from the hospital. Now, Ambarish had earlier refused to continue as the president due to his health condition. Now, election for Artists Union has not been conducted for over 8 long years. It will be interesting to see who gets the post. Now, Doddanna is emerging as the favourite so far. Now, Doddanna, Rockline Venkatesh, Srinath, Leelavati, Rajesh, Mukhyamantri Chandru, Ramesh Bhatt, Dunya Vijay, Sudeep, Chandrasekhar, Sundaraj and others also attended the meeting.
ಈ ಸಂಘ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಸಫಲವಾಗಬೇಕು. ನಾನು ಅದೇ ಉದಾಹರಣೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ನಾನು ತಮಿಳುನಾಡಿನ ಒಂದು ಉದಾಹರಣೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿನ ಒಂದು ಒಗ್ಗಟ್ಟು ಮತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಕಲಾವಿದರಿಗೆ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಆದರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ರಾಜ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಆದರೆ ಒಂದು ನೀರಿಗೆ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಆದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಒಂದು ಬದ್ಧತೆ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ತಲುಪಿದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಲಾವಿದರ ಸಂಘ ಆ ಥರ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರು ಒಬ್ರನ್ನೊಬ್ರು ಸೇರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ನೀನು ನಾನು ದೊಡ್ಡವನು ನಾನು ಚಿಕ್ಕವನು ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಸಂಘ ಮತ್ತು ಆ ಸಂಘ ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಈ ಸಂಘವನ್ನು ಪೂರ್ಣ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಚಿಂತನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈಗೋ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಈ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಂಗಾಗಿದೆ ಹಂಗಾಗಿದೆ ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಕೊಡಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಪುಣ್ಯಾತ್ಮರು ಯಾರೂ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಂಬರೀಷ್ ಅವರು ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಕಟ್ಟಡ ನಡೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ಬೆಳೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಯಪ್ಪ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಿರೋದು. ಅಂಬರೀಷ್ ಅವರು ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಿರೋದು. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ವಾಸ್ತವ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದೀವಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ತಮ್ಮ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಇಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ನನ್ನ ವಿನಂತಿ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಇಡಿ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬೆಳೆದಿರೋದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ವಿನಂತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದು ಕೆಲವರು ತಪ್ಪು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಯಾರೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಯಾರು ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ತನ್ನಂತಾನೇ ಬರಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಮ ನಡವಳಿಕೆ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ್ಲೇ ಅದು ದೊಡ್ಡವರು ಅಂತ ಫೀಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ನಡಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ವಿನಂತಿ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನುಪಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಇವಾಗ ಆರೋಗ್ಯದ ದೃಷ್ಟಿ ಒಂದು ಚೆಕಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಅವ್ರಿಗೇನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿದೆ. ಅವರು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇದು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಆಸ್ ಪರ್ ನಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಹೋಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ನೋಂದಣಿ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಸಂಘ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಮೂಗರ್ಜಿ ಬರೆಯುವಂಥ ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದು ನಡೆದಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನೋ ಮೋಸ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ನಡೆದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಏನೋ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದಾರಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ನೊಂದುಕೊಂಡು ಪಾರದರ್ಶಕವಾಗಿ ಅದು ಲೆಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಗೋ ಆನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವರು ಲೆಟರ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಇವತ್ತು ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿ ಈ ಕಟ್ಟಡ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಮೇಲೆ ನಡೆಯೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ನನ್ನ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದೇ ನಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ, ಅದು ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಆಗಲಿ. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಸಮರ್ಥರಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದು ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಇಡಲಿ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯೋದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ ಕಡ್ಡಿಯಲ್ಲಾಡ್ಸೋದು ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ಆಸೆ.
Now, dog menace is on a rise in the city, and residents of Jalahalli took matters into their own hands in order to tackle this menace in a humane way. Here's what they did.
The BBMP's animal birth control program has been in the doldrums due to Palike's financial crisis. As a result, several areas are suffering due to the dog menace. We have also seen people taking cruel measures like poisoning the dogs to death. But residents of ISRO employees' quarters in Jalahalli have set an example. The residents who were troubled by the increasing dog menace decided to take matters into their own hands. But not by killing or poisoning the dogs. Instead, they approached the BBMP and an NGO and got several dogs in the locality sterilized. Animal welfare organization Sarvodaya today conducted a sterilization camp for both stray dogs and pets.
This initiative, I got it from, request from Vani Shankar and Kamakshi Raghavan, saying that the dogs are multiplying and no NGOs attending here. So when we checked with the BBMP, and the BBMP is in a process of tendering process. So it took a lot of time, and the Vani Shankar, Mrs. Kamla Raghavan, they requested the BBMP to take an initiative with the help of Sarvodaya. So the commissioner positively agreed, and they have instructed us to do this ABC program.
The residents who initiated the program claim that they feared that others will poison the dogs if the dog population was not controlled.
Basically, I live in this area, so over a period of the last 18 months, I've been feeding a number of these stray dogs. And one of the problems I notice is none of them have a regular source of food. And a lot of them have puppies who are malnourished and can't survive. So I've been, along with Vani and a few of my other animal welfare activists, trying to find and rehome these puppies. But it's a never-ending problem. So every 6 months we have another 15, 20 puppies. And when we started looking into it, the only option available was to find a sustainable way of doing the ABC programs, which is where my friend Vani suggested Sarvodaya. They've been very helpful, and then we went and spoke to the BBMP to try and initiate this in the area, so they gave their support, and so here we are, we're kicking it off.
By the end of the day, nearly 50 dogs were sterilized and let off from where they were picked up. Definitely this should serve as an example for healthy participation of citizens in issues plaguing the society. Harish Upadhyaya, News9, Bengaluru.
Now, biking enthusiasts were in for a treat as the India Superbike Festival was underway right here in Namma city. Here's a report. Bike lovers were in for a treat as the India Bike Festival got underway in a grand style. This event, which was conducted in Pune a while ago, got a lot of attention from biking enthusiasts from across the nation. This one-of-a-kind exhibition allows people of the city to witness some of the latest superbikes from across the world. The bikes displayed at this event were of all kinds, from cruisers, sports and dirt bikes. Suzuki's latest edition of the Hayabusa was also on display, which was one of the main attractions of the show. At 19 lakh rupees, the latest edition of the fastest bike in the world really looked awesome and stood out from the rest of the bikes. The Bengaluru edition of the festival was a massive success as people from all across India attended the event.
This is really crazy. I mean, I heard about this, they had this last year in Pune and it was good. So I drove from Mumbai 1,000 kilometers all night yesterday to be here. It's just freakingly good. And thank you for doing this, and I hope you do it in Mumbai next time.
The rising popularity for superbikes in India can be attributed to the love Indians have for speed. But often, due to heavy custom prices, these bikes were a mere dream for many. But now that many international automobile giants have entered the Indian market, it has become easy for many to acquire a superbike.
It is just crazy. Nobody thought that India would have a market like that. And the kind of superbikes people are coming in with, it is just mind-boggling how much people are interested. And it is my interest also. So yeah, it's all these bikes here, it's crazy, from 5 lakhs to 40 lakhs. I mean, it's crazy.
It was not just bike lovers who made their way to the event. There were many visitors who attended the event to promote their business, which was related to superbikes.
I'm into the business of advertising, and I also run a business of software. And we've made an application, a mobile app on bikes. It's called India on Bikes, and that's the reason why we're here. And looking at the bikes, I'm going crazy.
This event saw a variety of other machines as well. The ATV was a big hit among people, as the man riding it was enthralling the crowd with highly skilled stunts. What sealed the deal for people was the dirt racing event, which was a crowd puller. The dirt bikers were a part of a race which saw them battling with rough terrain and performing high-flying stunts, which was an amazing sight. bikers who take part in these races say it's a way of living for them.
This is basically not a stunt, but this is a lifestyle. This is what I do for a living. This is my profession. It is the most riskiest sport, so death is a possibility. So that's how high the risk factor goes as such.
But there were a few bikers who travelled all the way from Hyderabad to promote safe riding and change the image the country had when it came to superbikes.
So we are in the process of creating awareness where we showcase our bikes. The people talk only about safe riding, following traffic rules, and we want to change the image that normally a rider or a superbiker is associated with, specifically in Hyderabad. So they feel that we are some kind of terrorist on the road, but it is not that. We follow rules, we are fully geared, we follow discipline, and we never break traffic rules. And we would want to encourage riding so that people can fearlessly ride on the road and also own bikes.
In all, the India Superbike Festival was a massive hit, giving Bangaloreans a chance to witness the meanest machines of the world. Vivek Vinayak for News 9.